Hi, everybody. Bob Sokoler Medley Team, Remax Properties East in Las Vegas, Fremont Street. Wife Noreen is here, son Gregory, his partner, and also an agent as well as Greg and Noreen, agents. We're here for a convention. More about that in just a couple of moments. First, here's what's happening back in Louisville for both buyers and sellers.
The Louisville real estate market is red hot, and even though there was a good number of homes coming onto the market in February 2016, we're still well behind the number of homes that were on the market just last year in February. Remember, we measure market activity with what's called the absorption rate. A 6-month supply or more is said to be a buyer's market. A 5 to 6 month supply is a neutral market, and anything less than a 5-month supply of home is a seller's market. Take a look at this. As of this report, the absorption rate was a mere 3.23 month supply, well into a seller's market. Compare that to just a year ago, we were bordering on a neutral market. So let's look at the numbers. Existing home sales are up 11% nationwide. The reports for the future look good. According to the Urban Land Institute, they say you can never forget about cycles, but the next 24 months look doggone good for real estate. The projected growth over the next 3 years, an estimated 4.8%, and additional households because of 20 to 35-year-olds coming into the marketplace to buy homes, expect an additional 5.95 million households to be formed. Even Louise Keeley, president of the Demand Institute, says we expect new household formations to be robust over the next decade as the large millennial generation ages and forms new households of their own. And Lawrence Yum, National Association of Realtors chief economist, says the spring buying season is right around the corner and current supply levels aren't even close to what's needed to accommodate the subsequent growth in housing demand. All of this is pointing to now's the time to buy if you can find the house. Look at the supply. It's down everywhere. If you're worried if your home will appreciate in price over the next couple of years, well, take a look at the projection. It all shows upward trends. The positive outlook for home sales comes from both bulls and bears.
We expect the market to get even hotter back in Louisville. We'll talk about that in just a moment. First, back here to Fremont Street, and the reason we're standing where we are, because just behind me is this enormous, it's called Slotzilla. But what it really is, it's a zip line that takes you completely down to the other end of Fremont Street. And we're going to take you for a ride on Slotzilla and the zip lines and show you some of the other things that we've come here to Las Vegas to do.
Fremont Street has these light shows every 15 minutes or so above you, but imagine flying through them.
Greg has been wired up with his own GoPro system. There we go, and you're set. All right. Now the goal is, as we go across down the zip line, to give you a bird's eye view of what we're seeing and take you along for the ride. Sound okay? Sound all right? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Hey! Okay, that would work if we're at the same speed.
Yeah, it's all about the footage, guys.
It's really pretty amazing. Slotzilla at Fremont Street is a 12-story slot machine-inspired zip line, and it's one of the more unique things to do in Las Vegas. Here we go! You can see me there on the right, then all of a sudden I take off. Being a little bit heavier, I get more speed. There's a lower line and an upper line, and we're on the upper line, and it lasts, about a minute. Costs about $45 per person. You're starting off at 10 stories up, 114 feet off the surface of Fremont Street, and it's really quite a unique experience. We fly in a prone position, as you can see, kind of like a superhero style. I'm Will ahead, and Casey is to Greg's left. You can see her here. And Noreen is over on the right. You can see her there. We're flying about 1,750 feet all the way down Fremont Street to a landing at the platform at the city's most historic casino, the historic Golden Gate. We fly
fly up to 40 miles per hour, and it's an amazing view. We hope you have enjoyed it. One of the things you definitely want to do if you come to visit Las Vegas and have some extra time is head here to Red Rock Canyon. The hiking trails are spectacular, so are the views. There are some 19 different hiking trails, from beginner trails all the way up to some very difficult hiking trails. You'll want to bring some good sneakers or some hiking boots, but there's lots to see, and quite frankly, it's very educational.
Native Americans bake foods in these donut-shaped mounds scattered through Red Rock Canyon. These mounds are named agave roasting pits because of the many agave plants pieces found associated with these pits.
The cost to get in, $7 per carload. I got to tell you, the views are well worth it, and it really was a great morning. We took in the Michael Jackson show over at Mandalay Bay. Well worth the time, lots of fun, lots of great music. And even though we've seen the fountains at the Bellagio many times before, they're still pretty impressive.
I don't know if you watched the Today Show, but they said this morning.
We were actually here for the International RE/MAX convention. I was getting a couple of awards, and that is Jay Leno headlining and opening the convention. Of course, you come to a convention, there are always meetings and conferences. And look at this. You see the guy to the left? That's my buddy Super Mike. He's a great realtor from New Jersey who starts hamming it up for the camera. Here's something you normally wouldn't see. This is in a private room, and I'm being interviewed by several different companies who are talking to me about how we're able to help so many people in the Louisville area find homes.
So we're backstage. These are all Diamond Award winners, including my buddy Danny Burke from Tyler, Texas. Where are you from?
From Toronto.
Toronto.
Realtors love awards, and that's what we're about to get.
Yes! We're about 5 minutes from getting our award, and take a look at this. Danny Burke, working. You can't stop, can you?
No, I can't.
Can't stop.
Never stop.
Never stop. Okay, so we're backstage.
This your first one?
We're getting ready to go on.
Good.
And
Congratulations.
you get the trophy before you go on stage. And we like these, don't we?
It's all sparkly. Yeah, it looks
really,
like a diamond.
It does look like a big diamond. Why don't I give this to my wife and just tell her, look at the diamond I've got.
Yeah.
Told her
there you
wear it
go.
on her finger.
That's right. That's exactly it. Wear it like that. See? That's perfect, don't you think?
Yeah.
We're just seconds from being announced, and if you listen carefully, you'll hear me tell the announcer how to pronounce my name.
Sokoler.
Bob Sokoler.
Thank you. Nicely done. Okay, here we are on stage. That's a GoPro. Say hi.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Good to see you.
You too.
Okay, no.
And then look at the crowd.
Right over here.
We had son Greg in the crowd taking pictures of this event. Here's the picture you may have seen that was published.
Okay, that was it. We're done.
GCU Johnson.
So we really did have a great time, and it was a real honor accepting that international award for the amount of homes that we helped people move in 2015. We are heading back to Louisville, and we'll be ready to help you. If you are a buyer, call us immediately so we can get you set up on a search. If you're a seller and you're ready to list your home or even thinking about listing your home, call me. We'll come over and talk about what needs to be done and get you ready to be sold. In Las Vegas at Fremont Street. It's a wild place here. I'm Bob Sokoler along with Noreen, Greg, and Casey, the Sokoler Medley team, RE/MAX Properties East.